Welcome back, boys and girls. Today we are talking about the year of collaboration for Diablo Immortal. If you don't know, in last 10 months we have gotten 3 collaboration events so far, starting with the World of Warcraft that happened last year in November, lasted until December, and then we got the Berserk X Diablo Immortal in May. That was a collaboration between another IP, and now we end up getting another collaboration in July 2025, Hearthstone with the Diablo Immortal, and most likely before the year will end in November, we will be getting another collaboration event, and this time around, it could be either the StarCraft, it could be StarCraft IP from Blizzard, or it could be the Overwatch. But anyhow, if we go take a look at some of the detail that we have available for the year 2025, they did not end up mentioning 2 collaboration events. We were supposed to get a summer event, but instead they end up giving us another collaboration event in form of Diablo Immortal X Hearthstone. I was expecting originally a summer event to arrive, but that never happened. And like I said, in May we ended up getting the crossover event. That was the Berserk collaboration event. In my opinion, that was successful. A lot of people did end up trying it out, playing Diablo Immortal, and the reception for the current collaboration event, I don't think it is as good as it was for the other 2 collaboration event. Something that I do want to take a look at today. If we go take a look at the patch notes for the first collaboration event, it happened during November 2024. I think it was one of the best collaboration event, and the gem that we ended up getting, the Monster, it created quite a lot of excitement, hype, and everyone wanted to get the gem to the max level before the event expired, and started on November 13, lasted until December 11th, I believe. So they did end up extending the time of this first collaboration. I could be wrong, but I do believe that they end up extending the duration for this event. And of course, we end up getting some login rewards. You know what? We had login rewards just like what we have right now, and some other things came like the weapons. There was a cosmetic weapons for every single class here, a boss, something that is missing from the current collaboration. We are not getting any bosses, and they end up making face off in Cutthroat Basin. This was another reskin event for the, I'm forgetting the name, but it was another reskin event, some weapons, a more skilled gem, which was freaking awesome. And still, if you have it, it is one of the best gems, and they did end up giving us the familiar skin. Let's see what else we had. And one of the best Phantom Market cosmetic they end up introducing. It was pretty dope. Other than that, they gave us some more option to purchase some weapon skins, and this was the first collaboration. Then we end up getting Berserk collaboration with Diablo Immortal. It started on May 1st until May 30. But anyways, the reason that we are going back and looking at these patch notes is because some of the older collaboration events were much better. They put a lot more time and effort into creating the boss fights here. It was really good. The Survivor Bane was not bad. The gem, the Crimson Battle gem, wasn't bad. They end up putting quite a lot of work into the familiar as well. And what I want to say is the current collaboration event that we have here, the one that we just got, Wield the Powerful Cards, it feels a lot more lazier and quickly done. All we get with this collaboration is going to be basically some cards that only work in 2 game modes, and that's it. Other than that, they are giving us the same login Bravos, nothing special. Again, just changing the fracture plane and the trial of the horde, where you can use 2 cards. That's it. And outside of that, the cards are not even useful. So kind of lazy way to do the collaboration. There isn't any boss either. And the gem that they end up making, the mana flux, if you compare this gem to Moscal or the Crimson Ballet, there's going to be a big difference between the gem. And then the skins that they end up giving, one is free, which is good. Another one you have to spend on the Phantom Market and get the skin. And speaking of the Phantom Market, what I have seen from the community, a lot of people are not liking the male skin, they are liking the female version, but we have to understand the male skin is from one of the most famous character from the Hearthstone, so it makes sense. The dudes look like this beast. But there we go, that is everything with this collaboration. It is somewhat a lazy, toned down version of the collaboration, and so I'm hoping if they go and do another collaboration event soon, it will be a good one and not a lazy one. I'm expecting it to somewhat drop between November and December, another collaboration, and most likely it is going to be a StarCraft or the Overwatch, since this is somewhat looking like a year of the collaboration. Now I could be wrong, but I do hope that with the next collaboration they will actually make things better and not just copy and paste what we already seen throughout all these collaboration. I do hope that they will introduce new stuff with the collaboration, new things. Most likely I would love it if they introduce something for the battleground, some random buffs and nerfs for the battleground that everyone can enjoy, and maybe by playing battleground you earn some unique cosmetic skins, legendary crests, gem power, and more things that can actually make you better or make your character better in Diablo Immortal. At least that is what I am hoping for right now. But anyways, let me know in the comment section down below, between all these collaboration events, which one was your favorite? For me, the favorite one was most likely the Berserk X Diablo Immortal, just because it was actually done with another IP and not with an IP that is already owned by Blizzard. They did end up putting a lot more effort into that collaboration, and it was a lot more exciting and bring new players to the game as well. So I would like if they do a Castlevania collaboration in future. That anime is also pretty dark, or could be something else that is gonna fit the universe of Diablo Immortal. Could be something like that. I would like if they do it with The Witcher, the one from the games, not the one from the Netflix, but the one from the games. That could be somewhat really cool. Witcher has done a lot of collaboration with other games, and would be somewhat cool if they do it with Diablo Immortal as well. I'll be down for it, and definitely get either Siri cosmetic or Geralt cosmetic. I'm a huge fan of the games and the books, so I would definitely love it if they do it with The Witcher, the game version, not the Netflix version. So yeah, that's gonna be me with my hopes for the next collaboration, either the StarCraft one, a really good, or maybe one with Castlevania or a Witcher. It could be somewhat really good. Anyhow, I'm signing off. See you all in the next one. You guys have an excellent day. Later.